Hello, I'm Gyu, and this is my tech film. And today I'll be sharing like my 5 different learner profiles. And my theme is the Cardi Kid. Parker in the beginning, like me, didn't know really about anything, and he needed help. And that's when he met Mr. Han, just like how I met Mr. Napoleon and Mr. Michael. And that's when his training began. So first thing I learned was jacket on and jacket off, and he maintained a positive mindset through his training and didn't quit midway. So I maintained my positive mindset through the food web. And the food web, I had to create a web around the fish I chose, which was a papillo. And I needed at least 20 fishes in my food web. And I gradually made my food web bigger by researching what papillo eats and what eats papillo. And this connects to my learner profile because I didn't quit midway when the work got hard, because it was hard to find the fishes papillo eats in my food web, and I didn't really complain. I just went with it, and I didn't have a negative mindset to it. And what I learned through this was what papillo eats. So this food web actually helped me a lot with my fishing lure project, because it gave me an idea of what my lure might look like, because I can take away the color, shape, and behavior of the fishes papillo eats. And one success I had in this project was that I produced quality work while maintaining a positive mindset. And one difficulty I had was obviously like researching the fishes and what I needed for this food web. One improvement I should make is changing the keywords in my search bar to find my information quicker and more efficiently. Next, Parker self-assesses if he's ready for the tournament by doing a split. And after he does a split, he tells Mr. Han that he's ready. And like Parker, I have self-assessed and monitored my own progress and understanding through the carbon infographic. So in this project, we had to make an infographic about carbon and its properties and its roles in living things. So basically, and this connects to my learner profile because I had to constantly ask myself questions if I really knew the information and the context on the infographic. And also, I had to present in front of peers of my learning and formally in the library to parents. And one success I had in this project was that I managed my time wisely and I presented in front of people well. And one difficulty I had in this project was that I had a hard time substituting words with pictures and graphics. And one improvement I should make is better communication with my group members and like presenting in front of people. After he's ready for the tournament, Parker goes to his friend's house and apologizes to her dad for any dishonor he may have caused, and he invites his friend to come and watch him at the tournament. And fluently in Chinese, so this shows that he communicated effectively. And I also communicated effectively using multiple mediums through the World Problem infographic. This infographic, we had to share like an issue about the world that we were assigned to. So we were assigned to hunger, poverty, water, education, and overpopulation. And this shows that we communicated effectively using multiple mediums, because first I have to write down all the information that I found, and next, which is artistic, and I drew like pictures to substitute words in my infographic, and then I used digital to find information using my iPad and using my iPad to find pictures for my infographic, and I also presented this to my peers and to Mr. Pineko. One success I had in this project was that I communicated well with my team members, and I use mostly words, mostly pictures to substitute words. And one improvement I can make is using my time wisely, because in the beginning we had to restart, even though we worked really hard on our draft. Next is the Cobra scene. So Parker observed what he saw from his training, and he uses and analyzes his observation to come up with a solution in the last fight. And this shows that he collected and analyzed data. And I also collected and analyzed data from my wood podcast, in this project we had to make a podcast about the issues about wood and the properties of wood as well. And I have to research what my topic was going to be about, and my topic was about the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest. And so I collected and analyzed data because I have to search up different methods of planting methods of plants as a solution to revive the Amazon rainforest. So what I searched was GMO seeds versus non-GMO seeds. So just planting regular seeds, and I researched and concluded that GMO seeds are actually better for plant growth because it's resilient to drought and diseases, making it better for plant growth. And I also added in a method that I found was Muvuka method, Muvuka method is just planting seeds right next to each other, so it's grown in competition, making them stronger in the end. So this shows how I could analyze data and apply new solutions to my business project. One success I had in this project was that I prepared really well for this project, that I could write my script detailed, and I could use my time wisely in class to communicate with my team members. One difficulty I had was, again, searching for the information and the methods to apply new solutions. And one improvement I could make was using more sound effects to make my podcast more interesting, I guess. And next was, after he wins the karate tournament, Master Lee and Mr. Han gets into a fight, and Parker stops Mr. Han when he could have punched Master Lee in the face. So this shows that he built social emotional awareness and empathy for Master Lee, because Master Lee was mean to him throughout the whole movie, and he told his student to break his leg, but he still developed empathy for Master Lee. And I too have built social emotional awareness and empathy through my Indian removal act roleplay. So in this removal act roleplay, we were divided into 5 groups, and I was the plantation owner, and as a plantation owner, I supported the Indian removal act. Doing this roleplay really helped me build social awareness of my history and the people that were involved, because before this, I didn't really connect to the topic as much, and I didn't really care as much. But through it, I could care about who were involved, and I could understand their perspective and what they had come from. And one success I had in this project was that I communicated very well in the roleplay, and one difficulty I had was trying to represent my group without any bias of knowing what happened with the Indian roleplay. So I thought that was hard to do. And one improvement I could have made was collaborating more with my group members for my speeches to make our speech more effective. And with all this training, I can be a better student and eventually be a better person in the end. Thank you.